My name is Rhapsody and welcome to the Grand Tournament. Oh yes, it's finally released. It released at 3 AM in my time zone, so it's been out for, I don't have a watch, I'm just looking at my wrist, about 11 hours now. That's okay. That's okay. I'm certain the meta hasn't been entirely figured out by now. Let's get into the arena and wreck some shit up. Oh, it's good to be back. Not only good to be back because I haven't recorded an episode of this for about a week, but it's also really good to be back because, look, it's me. I'm back. I had to replace the webcam, and then I was ill when I had the webcam, so I wasn't able to record anything, and blah, 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 blah. I'm just glad to be back. Paladin, because I have to try out that Murloc Knight. Oh. Okay, equality is really good for a lot of different things. It's like very, very, very good for the board clears. And neither of these are particularly amazing, so I'll take it. Murloc Knight, there we go. So Murloc Knight is one of the new cards. Inspire, now the Inspire keyword means that the ability following Inspire triggers after you use your hero power. So Inspire, summon a random Murloc. Note, Murloc Knight is a Murloc, so you can summon the Murloc Knight from the Murloc Knight, and then when you Inspire, you'll get 2 different Murlocs, each from the Murloc. It's so good. Dark Iron Dwarf is an amazing card. Ooh. Clockwork Knight. Battlecry, give a friendly mech +1/+1. I have no mechs so far, so I kind of want to go with Silverhand Knight, but still, that looks really cool. Should I just take it because it's a new card? No. No, I can't justify that. Oh, cool. Spider Tank, lovely. Lowly Squire was also offered there, but Lowly Squire would mean that I would have to hero power on turn 2 to have it actually be a 2/2, where it's kind of cool, but I don't want to continue hero powering after that. Hammer of Wrath is the only acceptable one in that pack. Shattered Sun Cleric is amazing. So I always really liked Direwolf Alpha, specifically in Paladin, because you can send your hero power Silverhand recruits in, and they'll do 2 damage, and that's actually a really significant amount. Against both of these, which are relatively subpar, especially considering I'm going to want really strong 4-drops as a Paladin, like Dark Iron Dwarf, Hammer of Wrath, Murloc Knight, True Silver Champion, Consecration, Chillwind Yeti, Mechanical Yeti, etc. I'll take the Direwolf Alpha. Okay, Flame Juggler. Battlecry, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Yep, completely fine. It'd be really good against a shielded mini. Shielded mini bot, ping it and then kill it. Really good. Excuse me. Competitive Spirit. When your turn starts, give your minions +1/+1. And yes, it is exhausted at that point. It doesn't stick around and do it again and again. Otherwise, it'd be crazy. I mean, I'll take it just because neither of the other ones are super inspiring. Oh, they don't have the Inspire keyword on them is what I mean by that. Do I have enough things with high enough health that the Dark Scale Healer will be a good idea? Not yet. No, I'll go for Senjin. Ooh, nice. Now this is one of the really interesting new ones. Not because of any of the text it has on it, just because it's a really interesting concept. So, the game has a 1 mana 1/2, a 2 mana 2/3, a 3 mana 3/4, a 4 mana 4/5, a 5 mana 4/6 in the Pit Fighter now, 6 mana 6/7, 7 mana, no 7/8. You haven't got a 7 mana 7/8 yet. 8 mana 8/9, no, you haven't got one of those. 9 mana 9/10, no, right? But the reason that there weren't so many of these before, I mean, you didn't used to have the 3 mana 3/4, for example. The reason so many of these didn't exist before is because the Hearthstone developers, Blizzard, or Team 5 specifically, didn't want to get into a kind of meta where the person who plays first plays a 2/3, the person who plays second plays the 3/4, the person who plays after them plays a 4/5, right? And you just kind of like build up like that, and then the person who just has the biggest minion at the end wins, which would kind of suck a lot. But now that they've got all of these different kind of like special mechanics in the game, it's completely fine to be including these. I really like Blessing of Kings, but Pit Fighter is so good as a 5-drop. That is my evaluation of Pit Fighter. Now, I should actually speak for a moment, because I'll take Gilbin Stalker here, but then I'll wait on this pack. I should speak for a moment, because I did say that I was going to be doing a review of the cards for Arena perspective. That's not going to happen. And I did announce this on Twitter, so if you saw it there, this is going to be old news to you. But the reason that isn't going to happen is because I wanted to do it as soon as all the cards were released, and before the cards were released... Sorry, as soon as all the cards were announced, like you knew what all the cards were, and before they were released in-game. Obviously, they're already released in-game, so I've missed my window. But the reason I missed that window is because I didn't have a webcam for the first half of it, and then for the second half, I was horrendously sick. I'm not horribly sick right now. I'm still kind of on the edge. I've been blowing my nose constantly. I can actually breathe through both nostrils at the moment, so I can probably get through this entire episode. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to record that episode. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next expansion in 6 months. And then do that one. Bloodsail Raider looks real good. Out of these, Razorven Hunter, I kind of want to take Light's Justice. And I don't think Light's Justice is that bad, especially when you play it on turn 1. Because yeah, you hit your face for a bunch of damage, okay, fine. But you're not using it to kill something entirely. You're using it to extend your reach, right? It's kind of like the Mage's hero power. You get to use it 4 times. Kind of. But you only want it in the early game. And considering I don't have enough 3-drops yet, I'll take a Razorman Hunter, which is a subpar but okay 3-drop. Shattered Sun is an amazing 3-drop. Clockwork Knight versus Avenge. How many mechs do I have so far? One mech so far. Avenge could be kind of cool, and if I get... So that would make 2 secrets. Then all I need is the Paladin 6/6 epic that summons all of your secrets onto the battlefield. 1 copy of them. That would be so cool. I think it actually might also be the correct choice. I kind of want Clockwork Knight, but at the same time, I only have 1 mech in my entire deck. I want the Shattered Sun, but having a Zombie Chow makes Shattered Sun so much better, and I already have 2 Shattered Suns, so Zombie Chow. Muster. I didn't even see what the other one was, I just wanted the Muster for Battle. Muster for Battle, Competitive Spirit, Competitive Spirit. Maybe we've got some stuff going on here. Harvest Golem is an amazing mech. Stays on the field for a very long time. Silverhand Regent. Inspire, summon a 1/1 Silverhand Recruit. Costs 3 mana. So it's a 3 mana 3/3, and then if you hero power next turn, it becomes a lot better. I'm not a huge fan of that, actually. I might just take the River Crocolisk. Yeah, I've got so many strong 3-drops right now. I don't want to be playing something like this on 3, and I definitely don't want to have to tie myself into hero powering the turn after. Refreshment Vendor is a 4 mana 3/5. Fine, but it also restores health to heroes. Whatever, that doesn't matter to me completely at all. Do I have any dragons in this? No, 0 dragons. Okay, Haunted Creeper. Flame Juggler. Okay, we're getting a very, very early game based deck. Mookle's Champion. Inspire. Give your other minions +1/+1. Unfortunately, that's like a 7 mana card, because you need to play it and trigger its Inspire on the same turn. So I can't really do that. I'll take the Cogmaster, take this into a bit of a later game. Warhorse Trainer! Oh! We have 1 Muster for Battle. It looks kind of... No, I have to take the late game stuff. I have to take the Fen Creeper. I'd like to take it, though. But I do need to get some late game. No dragons, right? Micro Machine's fine. As long as I can protect it. Ooh. Shade of Naxxramas, Frost Giant, or Mountain Giant. So Frost Giant's going to cost 1 less for each time I've used the hero power. So I only want to top deck it in the late game, of course. But it is playable by itself. So this, when it's the only card in your hand, is not playable at all. This is playable when it's the only card in your hand. So that makes it a lot better already. But Shade of Naxxramas is probably the one that I want to go for. I do want the late game. Ah, shit. Can I afford to pay that much for the late game? Yeah, probably. Sideshow Spell Eater, copy your opponent's hero power, Quartermaster, give your Silverhand recruits +2/+2. I've just got to get this one because it has better stats, unfortunately, at the moment. But Silverhand Recruits +2/+2 could be kind of cool, seeing as I have one Muster for Battle. But also, since I have such a decent curve, I'm not going to be making hero powers that often. So this would be a 7 mana card. Okay. This is pretty cool. Also, this is going to give me the Mage's hero power more often than not, because everyone's playing Mage. I like this deck a lot. Okay, how many 1-drops? Only one that I actually want to play on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I've got 7 2-drops, a 1-drop, and then depends on how many things stick on the board as to whether I have 4 or 6. This is really good. We're little bit lacking in late game, but hopefully we've got control of the board by that point and don't have to worry about it. Speaking of how ill I am, I'm actually going to take a decongestion. Sorry, a decongestant. Phenylephrine. Hydrochloride? What? Can't be a hydrochloride, can it? Yeah, hydrochloride. Phenylephrine hydrochloride. Cool. If I've just poisoned myself, then this is going to be a very interesting episode indeed. Nope. I cannot believe that I didn't get any of my 1 or 2 drops in that, but... I mean, I suppose I actually only have one drop. Of course, I'm only classifying things that I want to play by themselves as a 1-drop. So I play this first so that if my opponent was relying on using a Shadow Word Pain, they don't have a target for it, so they're just going to have to pass the turn in that case. So if I hit that, heal it, you've got a 33% chance to kill my Gilbin for free, and then you run in there. That's actually pretty bad. But you run in there, and then you heal your minion. Oh, but then you have to float 1 mana. I don't care about that. That's fine. Probably don't want to sideshow spell eat my opponent's hero power here. So feel free to heal your minion. Please hit face. That would be amazing for me. Eh, whatever. So then they have to float 1 mana, so I get advantage on board. And I'm not playing a 3-2 here, so my opponent can't just Shadow Madness one of them into the other and then succeed from there. Oh man, I have to trade both in. Butts. If only I had that one Spectral Spider. Man, can't wait for this. What are you going to generate this turn that I'm actually going to be scared of? Not scared of that.
You're in trouble now.
I was probably going to go Harvest Golem Hero Power, but if my opponent severely wanted to slow the game down, they probably would have just run there. Thought Steel, that's going to be a Shadow Word Death as well. You can't slow down this late in the game, right? Shadow Word Death, this.
Shush.
What? Not Shadow Word Death. Well, you're a wild dude.
Reporting for duty.
I fight dirty.
Okay, if they've got this, they have to be relying on something like buffs, possibly, in order to get this into a position where it can actually attack something and survive. If they haven't got Velens to buff this and then run it into my Murloc Knight, they're gonna have some trouble. That's not Velens. Has anyone used a coin yet? No, I used the coin. That's either Avenge or Competitive Spirit. Well, now I want a hero power every turn, get another Murloc.
Reporting for duty.
This Murloc powers up as well. Because obviously a Murloc is being summoned. Oh, look at that! It's so powerful! Oh, it's so good. Put this down to 4 health. That's fine.
I fight dirty.
And then if this gets buffed to Avenge, it doesn't. Interesting. And I still probably just plop down the taunt. I'm so glad that we got... Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Nice work. A 1 mana, 1/1 buff that you got on this. Oh, really good.
Give me a quest.
Especially considering I'm just going to equality beat the shit out of it sometime. Okay, that's pretty good. Still not amazing. Hero power every turn because we have a Murloc Knight. Nice. I mean, I really want to kill both of them, but I also don't want to lose my board. Looks like it's probably time to give up on this Murloc Knight, though. Yeah, I can't make either of them survive. Okay.
I fight dirty.
Move quickly.
I'm tempted to put out the Micro Machine. Then my opponent Holy Novas does nothing. I don't know. This buffing the 3/2 makes Holy Nova a lot less powerful. Leaves me with a 2/1 and a 4/1. I'll do that. This is a 7 mana 8/8, and this is probably... This might be near where I can usually expect it to be.
X marks the spot.
That's my card. How dare you? Equality Flame Juggle. Get one of them. Nice. And that kills the other.
Push forward.
Reporting for
I don't want to develop the Micro Machine because then I lose way too much to Holy Nova.
For the king.
That pretty much just guarantees you don't have Holy Nova at that point. Nice.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
For a little while, I can
Push forward.
It's not really a problem for me to trade so many minions into that when I have an 8/8 on board that's uncontested. Oh, mind control, cool. Totally forgot that that was a card. Oops.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir. To battle. Reporting for duty.
They're gonna have to know that that's competitive spirit, of course, because they have seen it. They took a competitive spirit out of my deck. If they have board clear here, they could win. It would have to be like Light Bomb or Holy Nova top deck, though. Hero power, face. Yeah. Summon Taunt.
I am the dancing master.
Next time you use your hero power, it costs 2 less.
Wolves stand ready.
Well played.
Well played.
I filled them all with competitive spirit. And it was about to be time to go face. Okay, let's check if this new setup is working. Yeah, it updated my score. Fuck yes. It's also probably worth noting that I migrated from my old recording setup to an entirely new recording setup in the same time that I didn't have the webcam. So now I've got the score back, and I've got the face back, and I've got the border that's encasing me inside of this Hearthstone arena.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Zombie Chow Shattered Sun is amazing, so I'll keep
Demands
both.
Retribution.
No 2-drop. Makes me a sad dude. Our opponent's BattleNet ID is a lie? You're a paladin, not a shaman.
Reporting for duty.
So now, pretty much no matter what my opponent generates, I can take a dump all over it, basically. To be a little crude. Oh no, this could be bad. That's fine. That is absolutely fine.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Get to kill it for almost free. And I've got a 3-1 and a 3-2 on field. Oh, shit, yes. The easiest way for them to get back in the game would be muster for battle, and then they attack the Zombie Chow. They'd heal back up to full HP. Well, that'd be annoying. So I don't want to play the Murloc Knight right now because the odds are that they have a
Push forward.
Truce of a Champion or something like that in hand. And I definitely don't want to have them suddenly strike back with a Truce of a Champion and kill the Murloc Knight immediately. I need to play something that's immune to the Truce of a Champion, and that's going to be the Refreshment Vendor for me right now. Unfortunately, I didn't get any weapons in my deck. That's pretty sad. Inspire. Ooh. 2 health to your hero. That's a really, really, really not powerful card at all. You have probably made a mistake in picking that.
For a little while, I got the
I'm going to use my hero power because it's not significantly different to many of the other things against the possibility of consecration.
Push forward.
And if it survives, obviously I have the
Reporting for
reinforce.
duty.
Sorry, the Direwolf Alpha to make it more powerful. Oh no! Look what they did. So that'd be 2 damage, 4 damage. No, not good enough.
Pay up.
Push forward.
It's getting hot in here.
I'm not certain that was correct. I wanted to develop things that would survive to consecration, but this survives to consecration and then my opponent can run their 1/6 into one of my minions. Oh, they have a Murloc Knight. Nice. As long as they don't get, like, the old Murkai, we're fine. That's not old Murkai. Kind of want to remove this without losing anything, but I don't think I can. I'll have to probably trade the Micro Machine for it. So that goes there, there,
I wonder.
there. If my opponent didn't consecrate last turn, I can probably rely on them not having a consecration.
Reporting
There are
for
2 Murlocs that have charge, so I'll wait just in case. Okay, no charge. Oh, Murloc Knight, so good! As if the Paladins needed another good 4-drop, though. Okay, so if they've got minions that populate the board, it's very likely that this is the Inspire thing. Not Inspire thing, the thing what gives other things things.
To battle!
You know what I mean. Ah, Avenge. Okay, so I can just totem dance my way down in order to kill that if I wanted. How would the totem dance look? Could include this as well if I wanted. Oh, that's still a sacrifice of 3 minions on that. Let's hero power first, because I have enough space to get my hero power and then my payout from the Murloc Knight. Oh! Still Fin Spirit Augur. This is the only time you'll ever see it played. Whenever another Murloc dies, friendly Murloc dies, draw a card. So, oh no, I should have attacked base with this one first. I just missed the damage. That's my fault. And then I run that in there. You know what? I'll generate the giants and then sacrifice health to do so. Yeah, I could have gotten an extra damage to face if I just did that in the correct order.
I am freed from the curse.
Maiden of the Lake. Nice, nice, nice.
Not on my watch.
Who is protected. I currently have how much damage on field? 10. I have lethal. I have lethal with the Hammer of Wrath. The Hammer of Wrath, yeah. I mean, I definitely want a hero power to see what I get from the... Oh! Yeah, that gave me lethal. I'm not even going to tell them that I have the Hammer of Wrath. I need them to think that the reason I have lethal is because I got the Murloc War Leader. Oh, man. It's real good. 2-0. Oh shit! Sorry. I've fallen out of the what would you call it? I've fallen out of the habit of changing the score after every match.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Ooh, I wonder if Warrior is any good.
I will fight with honor.
That's my knowing glance to the camera, a la The Office. I wonder if Warrior is any good.
My mouth very rarely explodes.
Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain +1/+1. Orgrimmar Aspirant. Inspire, give your weapon +1/+1. So you never want to play the Orgrimmar Aspirant, because it's a 3 mana 3/3. Okay, fine. But Inspire, give your weapon +1/+1.
Wanna blow something up?
I cannot believe that you've done that. You could have easily just murdered your own fellow. But yeah, the Orgrimmar Aspirant, you never want to be using your hero power as a warrior. You just put yourself 2 mana behind, because it does nothing. Not in Arena, at least. In Control Warrior and on ranks, yeah, it does stuff. It doesn't do anything here. You can go face all you want. They're gonna try and avoid triggering Avenge, but
I am freed
I mean,
from the curse.
it's not gonna be super good for you. God, they are getting a lot of damage in though. I might have to actually kind of like expedite.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Like, just get more and more minions on board to punish them for doing this, so they can't just suddenly pull out an Arcanite Reaper and kill me.
Squire, attend me.
Okay, now I can officially kill all of their minions, I believe. So 1, 2.
I wonder.
Power this up, run it in there, run that. Then I leave them with the Maiden of the Lake, which is the least powerful one on the board. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. Yeah.
I must move quickly.
So I now have, like, fierce control of the board, but my face is hurting a lot. I have done no pulls from TGT. That's gonna happen very soon.
Tandingo!
Done.
Push forward.
Oh, this is actually getting a little much. Revenge play may cost me. Why is everyone playing dancing swords? Everyone and their mother has a dancing swords in their deck.
Done.
Squire, attend me.
Okay, I've got some healing at least.
Ready, sir.
Reporting for duty.
You've received a new question on Ask FM. Okay. Ooh, that's dangerous. Yes, we've gotten through the worst of it. Oh, and the direwolf is going to help me trade a lot better here. Then I can hero power and summon a refreshment vendor in order to heal myself back up. And now we win! You haven't got 13 fucking damage in one card? Are you kidding me, warrior? There's no chance. You lose.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh god. Damn it! Look at all that 13 damage that was just done. That's actually like 2 damage straight there. That's amazing for me. You know what's really cool? Hero power, and then I can still summon the Frost Giant because it costs a little less, thank you. Oh, baby. Actually, this Frost Giant should be on this side. Because I want my hero powers to be stacked up on this side so I can kind of like totem dance with it. Well, it's more like wolf dance. And then move the 8/8 over here. Well played. Don't go face unless you have the damage for it. I know they didn't want to trigger my Avenge at any point, but still, that's a little risky. So, what was I doing while I was waiting for TGT? Well, you want to know what I was doing while I was waiting? I'll tell you what I was doing while I was waiting for TGT. You remember, if you've been with the series for a very long time, first off, thank you. And secondly, you might remember that a very long time ago,
I must protect
I made this, which is basically a recording of all of my different runs in Arena, right? It's a recording of all of my runs in Arena, ranked by class and how many wins I got. But it only goes up to episode 98. This one, sorry, I just realized I was blocking my mouth with the microphone there, goes all the way up to the current episode, actually, so I'm gonna have to write in that at the end of this. Okay, so the reason I've done this specifically at the moment is because if my opponent plays Darnassus Aspirant, I need them to play that right now, and then the Flame Juggler to hit it, so I can kill it with the River Croc, so that they don't get that extra Mana Crystal. Or they don't get to use the extra Mana Crystal. Also, if they have a slow start, like a Shapeshift, we're going to be in a really good position. Follow up with Flame Juggler, Loss of the Battle, gonna be real good. Okay, yeah. So, that's all of my stats for Arena up until now. And then I've taken all of those stats and I've made some interesting graphs about my performance in Arena. Turns out that I also grouped them, by the way, by each 100 episodes. So my first 100 episodes, and then my second 100 episodes, and then my current 100, which is only up to 21 episodes. This walks right into swipe, unfortunately. So yeah, I've got all of those stats in there, and my win rate per 100 episodes, like my average win rate, is going up a lot, so I'm really happy about that. What else is there to talk about out of it? I don't want that to trade up here, so I'll use this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I want to get the competitive spirit on the Moss of Battle, but like, I kind of also don't. Because I have to risk being swept for a turn in order to set that up. And if I risk being swiped, and they do have swipe, then I'm in trouble.
Bathe in flame.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You're in trouble now.
Push forward.
Probably didn't need to trade that down. Anyway, so I've done all of the statistics on that, and I've seen that my win rate for, I think, the first 100 episodes was like 4.1. On average, I would get 4.1 wins per arena. Yes! Suck that. I can't go muster for battle because I will lose to swipe in that rate.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Toasty.
I fight dirty.
And then my second 100 had like 4.8, and my current set, which I know isn't 100, but it still is an average of the 20 arenas I've done so far, has been 6 point something.
Intensification commencing.
Oh, hey, they did get taunt. Yeah, I believe it's 6.8. My current, because I've only had like, I think, one warrior run. My current average for warrior runs is 9. My current average for rogue runs is 10, because I had a 9 and I had a 11.
You call that a win?
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Steel swine.
I fight dirty.
I don't care if it has Wind Fury. It's not gonna get like double Savage Roar, Mark of Wild, attack my face for 5,000 damage. It's not gonna happen. Is it? Is it gonna happen? Oh, top deck antique heal bot for the heal. Nice. You could have gone for my face and then done that. Naturalize on a, how many health have you got? 6. Okay, that makes sense then. That does stave off death. Yeah, that totally works. Run into the 2-1, of course. Copy my opponent's hero power. That could be interesting. Yeah, right.
Ah, I'll take some of that.
I like this a lot. This feels right.
The battle. The battle.
Okay. But yeah, I've got my average wins per class, per 100 runs. I've got my average win rate per run over the course of my arena kind of career. I've got all of that stuff, and I've also made them public. They're on my Google Drive, and I've published a link to them on my Twitter at Rhapsody Plays, but I'll also put a link in the comments down below. Probably not in the description, probably in the comments specifically. Is there any way I can guarantee lethal here? No, not that I can see.
Let me.
Oh, hang on, I've got a hero power. Yeah, I keep forgetting that my hero power is different right now.
For justice. I can't do that.
And then I'll play around mind control tech just because I can. So yeah, if you've ever been interested in, you know, how good I actually am on average at Arena, I've got all those statistics available for public viewing. Finally! I should have had them ages ago, but... well.
My thanks.
They are bend to my command.
Well played.
I concede.
That was fun. Okay, we're currently 4-0. Also, I should probably note, just in case I haven't spoken about this recently, I no longer split up these episodes. I used to split them up into, like, roughly half-hour to 1 hour chunks. So, like, a more successful run would have more parts. A less successful run would usually only have one part. And I found that that made it way too obvious, basically. Like, it kind of spoiled it. Like, this is part 2 of 2, and you clicked on it, and I'm going, what, 4 and 1? You probably know I'm gonna go like 6 and 2, 6 and 3, something like that, right? It kind of spoils it. Whereas I've had episodes that go an hour and a half, and are one video, and they've gone 9 wins, and I've had episodes that have gone an hour and a half, and they've had 2 wins. So, you know. It makes it a little less predictable, which I like. This is not good. I was really hoping to get a 2-drop. I kept the Moss of Battle in hand because it's an amazing early game card. Like, it's almost unprecedentedly good. And then I top decked a Zombie Chow, so... I'm just super lucky. This is an unfortunate reality in which I find ourselves.
Reporting for duty.
So I wouldn't be super surprised to see my opponent's Zombie Chow attack into my Zombie Chow and then heal itself. Which means that I'd need to trade both my minion and my Zombie Chow into my opponent's to kill it. Whereas what I would actually do is muster for battle and then run my face in plus my Zombie Chow. But they don't need to know that.
My mouth very rarely explodes.
Yeah! I'm winning all these jousts! Left, right, and fucking center, son! Yeah, of course they did that play. After all, they ended up doing the play that I was talking about.
Reporting for duty. For justice. The battle.
So I want to play this as early as possible so that I'm nowhere near my opponent's ability to holding over it or anything like that. If they can get rid of this easily, suddenly I lose just an incredible amount of my power, basically. So I feel like the reason we might be winning so many of these jousts is because people in Arena don't seem to... Well, people in Arena might not be understanding jousts specifically yet. Like, you have to have a really high tier deck to have a more than 50% chance. Like, it has to be really late game to have a more than 50% chance of winning that joust. Like, really late game. Because a tie does not count as winning. Hit my face. Yes! What? That's not fair.
For justice.
I kind of want to trade triple in, but I also don't need to do that yet because it's not holding overturn. And also I have protection for them anyway. It's burning a fucking hole in my pocket. I want this to be played. Also, I can afford to lose 2 health on this, because then it still doesn't die to holding over after that. There's some people that's when I was looking over to the Ask FM thing. I'll throw my phone on the bed so that I don't look at it. There was someone asking, how many of these people asking questions non-anonymously do you know? And I was like, huh? And like, do you know them in real life? No? These are just people asking questions. And then I got another question just a moment ago, like, seriously, do you know them in real life? And I'm like, what?
To battle! Reporting for duty. For justice!
So if they have Holy Nova, I'm kind of sad. But I also end up with a 4-2 after they Holy Nova. So I still have kind of like precedence on the board. This is the worst turn to play Competitive Spirit, but it's also the only turn where I could play Competitive Spirit, so... Oh! That's not good. That's not good enough. I want my hero power, but at the same time, I want to play the Sideshow Spell Eater. Just because it's a big minion.
The battle! The battle!
I wonder if they would hold off on holding over last turn, just so they could do it this turn to get more... I was not expecting to get light bombs.
Well played.
That's really annoying. That's really, really, really annoying. Light Bomb's an epic. You don't play around epic cards in Arena, just like you don't play around legendary cards, because they happen so infrequently that if you play around the epic cards, more often than not, when your opponent doesn't have them, you've disadvantaged yourself in order to play around something they don't have, and you kind of lose a lot of power there. God, I'm gonna have to sacrifice so many minions into that. So I have to play this long before my opponent has access to mind control. So they have 2 turns until they can mind control at this point. But if they Shadow or Death this, then I really don't know what I can do at this point. Light Bomb for the clear. Shadow or Death for the kill. It's pretty bad. Murloc Knight is still in my deck, so that's really, really, really powerful for me. I think I've also still got my Hammer of Wrath in my deck.
Injured?
You're gonna heal my minion?
Frost Wolf, stand ready.
Oh, that was a really good top tech. I'll play around the possibility that my opponent has mind control tech in hand. Because I don't need to do anything this turn. This is an extra 2 damage. I currently have lethal on board. They heal themselves. I'm 2 away from lethal. Fine, I've missed lethal by not having the Harvest Golem on the field. But the best thing they can do on turn 10 to prevent me from killing them is mind control this. And if they mind control this, well, guess what? They're not healing themselves and then I kill them.
Right on time.
2 damage top deck. 1 damage top deck.
It's getting hot in
Hit this.
here.
No, I should have just healed this. Because if this isn't gonna get mind controlled, it's gonna get killed this turn. So if it gets mind controlled, healing that is basically healing my opponent's minion. If it doesn't get mind controlled,
One day, you have better.
well played. That was a small mistake there at the end, but it didn't cost me the game, so it's fine. 5-0. Paladin's so good, not just because Shielded Minibot, Muster for Battle, True Super Champion, not just because these cards are amazing, but also because the Paladin has so many good cards on each mana, like each slot, that they curve out really well. They have a lot of really good 2-drops, they have a lot of really good 4-drops, they've got... That's about it, that's all you really need, and then you've got the neutral 3-drops and stuff like that to keep you alive. That can go back and that can go back. Ooh, second Flame Juggler. So Haunted Creeper goes out first, and then Haunted Creeper gets coined out first, then Flame Juggler goes out afterwards. If my opponent's played a 3-2, we're gonna have a fun time. Oh man, and a 3-drop when I'm gonna have a minion on board because I've obviously got the spectral spiders. Holy shit. This is real good.
Summoning portal open.
Okay, we've got a 50-50 with the Flame Juggler to kill that. And yeah, we gotta take that 50-50. Here we go. That's not good. It's getting hot in here, so hot, so take off all your clothes. I am feeling so hot. That's really bad for my tempo.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
It got too hot in here. I took off too many clothes. If my opponent plays like a 5-drop this turn, I'm annoyed. At least it's no worse than a Yeti in this situation. Sorry, no better than a Yeti in this situation. Okay, I obviously play my taunts and then go base. Pretty bad. Wow. You have to be kidding me, right? Okay, so we've got a 50-50 on killing this Void Caller. Now, here we go. Never lucky, man!
Don't mess with us.
Never fucking lucky. Oh my god. It would have hit that, and then I Shattered Sun this, and then I run in for the final 4 damage. Never lucky. My opponent's got so much card advantage. That's just not even funny at this point.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
That's not even okay. In any sense of the word. "50-50 failed. 50-50 failed." Now you might be thinking, but Rhapsody, what about all those jousts? Those jousts were 50-50s, and it's not a problem those were failed. But they weren't 50-50s. We don't know enough about our opponent's decks to say that those were 50-50s.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
The battle! The battle! The battle! The battle! Justice! Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Oh my god, so many fucking... hurts a lot.
For Blackwing!
Up! We lose. Nothing we can really do about this now. Incredible.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
Okay, I need them to think that this is, Noble Sacrifice. And just summon a minion and not attack with this one. Oh god, they're 1 off lethal. 2 off lethal, sorry. Never mind. If we didn't miss, if there was just one of those 50-50s that we didn't miss, we would have been in an amazing position. That Draconid Crusher, if we didn't miss, would also have not come out as a 9-9. Because the only reason it came out as a 9/9 is because we got hit in the face twice by the goddamn 7 Void Terror. Oh, I'm so sad.
Uther versus
I am STD to Druid. Who is this one?
Protect the wild.
Okay, there's no
I will
recently played.
fight
Interesting.
with honor.
I can keep Monster for battle in hand, but I can't keep Shattered Sun if I'm keeping Monster. Got so many 2-drops. How did I not get one? Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's time to find me another golden radish.
It's time for a little blood.
Oh.
X marks the spot.
Rather than the Haunted Creeper, because I don't want my opponent to... Basically, I don't want my opponent to run their thing into the Haunted Creeper and then hero power to kill one of the 1/1s. And then this ends up as a 5/2. And then I've got a 1/1 on the field. This way I just Monster for battle and I attack.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Whatever, I'll leave that. It's gong meta time. Excellent. Dark Iron's Dwarf to follow this up is incredible. Mark of the Wild?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, kind of want to do stuff with that. Dark Iron's Dwarf is like correct outright, but no, they'd have to survive through the next turn, and they're not going to. Yeah, it's Dark Iron's Dwarf.
The battle. For justice. The battle. The battle.
It's a shame that that's correct, because I don't want it to be. Oh well. Worst case scenario, my opponent summons something that I can kill. Like, they can't really go far above me here.
Reporting for duty. For justice. Not a valid target. I'm
fine to take 6 damage to kill a Scarlet Crusader at this point. My opponent's not going to suddenly fucking Savage Raw. Force of Nature Savage Raw me. It's not going to happen in Arena. That often. Again. Swipe is pretty good for them.
I wonder.
Oh well.
For justice.
I could have just sacrificed my 2/2 in order to try and get more buffs out of this competitive spirit. Probably don't want to do that though. Another swipe. Only kills 1 target right now. Wrath hero power. Okay. That's really slow. You're not even developing anything on board? Nothing on board, really? Depends on what I draw, but I might actually Hammer of Wrath face just to get a card. No, I can't afford it.
Reporting for duty.
I'm also not enough ahead that I can worry about mind control tech and play around it by not hero powering. Okay. I've used my hero power twice now, so I should have Frost Giant for free Well, not for free, but I should be able to play it when it comes up.
I can't.
I had enough damage to kill the Sludge Belcher, so I may as well get the Flame Juggler to hit the face. I'm pretty scared of board clear here, but I've already been swept. And I've been in a position where swipe was good very recently, so unless they top decked it in one of the last 2 turns, they don't have it. Mark of the Wild. Ooh, abusive sergeant. Okay, I'm 2 off lethal. Never mind, I had lethal apparently. Okay, that's a Golden Guardian of Kings for getting to 48 as a paladin. 6 and 1. I'm so happy to have the score back below me and to be back on screen. Just, it's good to see you all. How have you been doing in the... That's horrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll get better soon. Worthy opponent. Lovely.
Uther versus Jaina.
Zion,
You asked
the
for it.
mage.
I will fight with honor.
Praise the sun. Praise it. Zombie Chow turn 1, as long as it doesn't die. We coin out a Shattered Sun. It's suddenly a Spider Tank Zombie Chow. It can kill anything and we win the game already. And then we've even got a 3-drop to follow up in the Harvest Golem, because this is a 2-drop with the coin. Amazing. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. We'll see. And it's gonna help us get a lot of our early game out while it's relevant. Before Flame Strike, that means. Come on, Zion, pick your cards. Haven't got all day, son.
I smell blood.
That could be bad. I still have to develop the Zombie Chow, though. So they could slow down this turn by attacking and hero powering. Yeah, they're going to. I mean, that's fine. It just means that I'm not buffing the Zombie Chow anymore. Are you debating whether or not you hit? Like, if you're planning to ping for 2 more turns, you're more than welcome to. So now I summon the Harvest Golem, and then I can make this a Spider Tank. But the problem is, it's not going to be up against my opponent's 2-drop. Now it's going to be up against their 3-drop. Oh, never mind. It's okay. They've got a crummy 3-drop.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
If they want to hero power this turn, they're not even significantly decreasing the value of my board. But they can only play a 2-drop after that. So that's amazing for me. I don't want to actively trade into those, unfortunately.
Push forward.
I'm actually going to develop this because my opponent hasn't shown on board the ability to kill it. And I kind of want them to prioritize it at the moment.
I've got a huge card.
Because then I get to block this entirely out of my life.
I can't do that.
It's sad that I pretty much just had to trade its existence away, but it's okay. Freezing Elemental. Sorry, Frost Elemental, if you want to actually use its real name.
Push forward.
Die.
X marks the spot.
duty.
I just forgot that my opponent's going into their Flame Strike turn. I cannot believe it.
You're in trouble now.
I'm just amazed that I forgot that. Oh well. What are you debating? You hero power here. Or are you possibly debating a arcane explosion you have in your hand? That's really good.
Behold the might of Stormwind! The battle!
So even if they polymorph, I'm still going to have a 1 Oh, polymorph from the top deck as well. I'm still going to have a 1 health creature on the field, so I can Dark Iron Dwarf something.
The light protects me.
Or I'll have both of them. Okay, that's cool too.
Ha! I'll take some of that.
My hero power, thank you.
The battle!
And I want to trade them off before my opponent starts getting value from their hero power. Equal on cards left in deck.
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
Well, we lose.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir. Slippery.
God damn it. It's a really cool 7/7, but then it gives them 3 arcane missiles in hand, which is enough to pretty much wipe up the floor with me.
Knowledge is power, and I know a lot.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Go face with the 7/7, please. Fuck. So 5, 3, 3. I can get pretty close to lethal. Depends on what this hits, I guess.
It's getting hot in here.
You call that a weapon?
Yes, I'm going all face. Yes, I feel like this is correct. This means they not only have to actively clear my entire board, which, like, Flame Strike does, that's about it. But it also means they have 2 turns until they lose, thanks to me having their hero power. Unless, of course, they heal.
Knowledge is power, and I...
Wow, that's a lot of spell power. Oh, you know what they're gonna do?
I learn.
Okay. So now that's 5 damage split. The more that goes to my face is actually a lot better. Okay. Then another 5 damage split. Has this attacked yet? No, it hasn't.
Well played. The light protects me.
Well played.
Whew. That was close. That was very close. God damn, Ronin. So valuable in Arena. So valuable. It's 8 mana for a 7/7. Isn't even that bad in Arena. Right? Consider you're paying 7 mana for a 7/7 War Golem, and even that isn't that bad. But that late in the game, you can play anything. It doesn't matter. 10 mana. It's fine. As long as you can hero power after it, it's not that bad. So, as long as it doesn't cost 9 mana, basically. Gosh. That could have gone a lot worse for us.
Malfurion.
Those missiles, so many of them hitting our face, was really, really
I
powerful
will
for us.
fight with honor.
I'm going to throw all of these. I want to keep the Shattered Sun, but I need the Zombie Chow for that to be amazing. And yeah, there's the chance that I get Mossa for battle, which is like the premium high tier 3-drop that I have. It's independently strong regardless. Don't play anything on turn 1, please. No, and it doesn't even have 2 health. Fuck, that's bad for me. Oh, Flame Juggler. That could be okay. Hit that.
Job's done.
Nice. So my opponent might get the Spider Tank out this turn. I'll be pretty sad about it, but, you know. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours. Something. Que sera, sera.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I want to make my opponent waste their mana with a hero power this turn. They have to hero power plus attack with something in order to... Ooh. Real good.
Reporting for justice. Toasty.
I will attack one of them just in case it's swipe. Not swipe. Oh, excellent. Didn't even use their hero power. Good for me. Unfortunately, I still have to sacrifice 2 of them.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
To battle. To battle. For justice. To battle.
I can take their hero power next turn. That's pretty cool. I've got a huge advantage on board. They didn't have swipe last turn. Starfall this turn kind of sucks. There it is. But then I have a naked board to put my Spell Show Side Eater on.
To battle.
Sorry, Sideshow Spell Eater. Did I say Spell Show Side Eater? Oh, man. Again, naked board, so I just get to attack again.
You're in trouble now.
To battle. For justice.
I don't want to use charges of the weapon, but I do want to use the hero power shapeshift. So this is the first turn where the druid has like a really big play, and that's the Ancient of Law or the Ancient of War. Both of them being really, really, really big.
Mind if I roll need?
Gives him another card.
For justice. This is behind Taunt. I don't really need to worry about. No, this gets suddenly in range of Starfall, Starfire, and Swipe if I attack with it. Ooh, interesting. Ah, so if they didn't have the silence, I would have been correct. Lovely. I like situations where I would have been correct. I prefer situations where I was correct, but you know, I'll take what I can get. I should have drawn first before I did anything. Okay, now I'm not so happy about this. Luckily, if they play one huge minion, I get to a quality hero power kill it. Only cost me, you know, 7 of my health, but it's fine. I can do it. So I can equalize the board right now at best.
Big punch.
Don't mess with us.
The might of Stormwind. Starfire hero power to kill it. Putting my opponent down to 9 life. I'm glad that I've got something that's doing instant damage at least. I don't want to restore their health, but I do need to play a minion, so I guess I'm doing it.
For justice.
It's more valuable to have a minion on board than it is to hold back and not give them full health. Considering all of your options, it's probably worth equality.
It's clobbering time.
Please top deck a big card. Nice.
For justice. Sucks. Steel.
So hero powering to kill that will put my opponent down on 5 life. But now all they need to do is drop 1 big card and they win. Because I had to use my equality there. That double Starfire, Starfall stuff being pretty bad for me. Yeah, that's really bad. I haven't got any way to get through that. One of these dies, the other one will be powerful enough to kill it. But that's still me trading 2 cards to kill a Lord of the Arena. Oh, what if they Wrath to remove the other one? Oh, piloted Shredder in the late game as well. What are you? Healing? Fuck you. Okay, what can I top deck that'll win me the game? Not that many things, unfortunately. My opponent's just going to be going for my face and I just have to go for theirs at this point. So next turn they've... Well, I'd be on 10, they've got 8 damage coming into my face. I pretty much just have to go for it. I can remove this, but then my opponent has to hero power, attack, attack. They'd need 2 damage from the top deck in order to save them. Can I risk that? 2 damage? I think I have to risk that. Oh, they need 3 damage from the top deck, even better. So now Power of the Wild +1/+1 to each of them doesn't do it. Great. Now they've got just enough health to survive. I need 1 damage from the top deck. God damn it. If I just not summoned the fucking zombie chow. Attack. Attack. Hang on. That goes face, that goes face. So I lose. That goes, then that goes. Damn it.
effects I have to remove, otherwise I die.
For justice.
Lethal?
Pandaria.
What? Come on! Ugh. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do there.
It's getting hot in here. For justice.
7-2. So annoying. The fact that that paid off for them after that. Oh. It's okay, we're still 7-2. Even 7-3 is fine.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch.
Especially against a rogue, we should worry a little bit more about our own health,
With honor.
because the rogue can be tricksy and sneaksy. I'm also going to throw back the Micro Machine in this situation because I don't want it. It gets backstabbed and dies. Like, too easily. This is a pretty bad opening hand, though. Thank you, Blood Cell Raider, for saving the hand. Get it. Of course. Well, I guess we're just going to be sacrificing a Blood Cell Raider into this as well. That's going to be real fun. My opponent doesn't even have to hero power next turn to do that, so that's really good as well. See, this is why I brought up when Flame Juggler came out, I was like, it'd be so much better if it was Battlecry deal 1 damage to a random minion. Random enemy minion, that is. Even if it was random, like, to another random minion, it would still be better. Because then you play it on turn 1 and you're guaranteed to hit your opponent's minion. Whenever you equip a weapon, give it +1. Yeah, we're in a pretty bad position right now. God damn it. Let me guess. Ascension? No, it's a Goblin Auto Barber so that you can kill this. And then... Shiv? Backstab or Shiv? Which is it? It's gonna be one of the two. That's actually really good for me that you did it like that, so thank you.
It marks the spot.
Reporting for duty.
Because if that was still a 3-1, this dies. But it's not. Never mind. I'm just waiting for the punchline because this whole game has been a joke so far. Assassinate. Backstab Abyss or assassinate?
My eyes are open.
That's not a back. Oh, never mind. That's an Abyss.
Ah, this guy's toast.
SI7. Okay. Still really good for them. Steal their hero pal. Not even that good right now. So Spider Tank Shattered Sonnet becomes a 4/5, takes a hero power and a hit to remove. Sorry, one of these and a hit to remove, or they can just hit one and then... Oh, that's actually fine.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So she can kill the Shattered Sun immediately. But this one stands a chance to take out both of the minions, considering my opponent hasn't shown any signs of having a Backstabber or an Abyss in hand yet. Or even Assassinate. I guess Assassinate wouldn't have developed their board, so they probably did want to go with the SI7 play anyway. Oh, great. I don't want to play Equality while I have minions on board. And I'm not going to be instantly trading them to kill all of my opponent's minions, because then my opponent just hero powers and kills all of mine. Or Fan of Knives them all down, of course. That's so dead.
Ha, this guy's
Another
toast.
SI7. And now I have nothing on the board. And of course, since I don't have a consecration, I can't actually punish my opponent for this. I've lost.
I can't do that.
I mean, like, I really actually cannot do anything right now. Watch as this hits this. No? Oh. Finally, we're lucky. Alright, it's gonna be 7 and 3. It always goes like this. Every arena I have, we get to a very specific point, and then it just goes, cool, now we're done. No more wins past this point.
I wonder.
You take a snowball.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Third SI7 agent. For anyone counting. There's literally nothing you can do. Don't even get to summon the last Murloc.
For justice.
Now we're dead.
I don't have enough mana.
God damn it. It's okay. It's still above my average. It's 0.2 above my average wins per run. And all of the first one. What? You only get 3? Oh hey, that's a TGT pack right there. Excellent! Fucking excellent. Okay, hang on. Shop. Grand Tournament. 1 pack. I would like to buy 29 packs, because that's exactly how many I have. Buy. And now I have 30 packs, all ready to open in a pack opening video that's going to be happening later today. It should be released by the time this arena comes out, so you'll be able to find a link to it in the description down below. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. My name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. The name of the deck is probably going to be something like Murloc Knight, because I just really enjoyed playing with that card. That became like kind of like the MVP of a lot of matches for me. So, Rise Sir Murloc. Yeah, because it's a knighted Murloc. I like that a lot. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on on Hearthstone Arena, Ranked Adventures, and Tavern Brawl, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.